are these people?
This is what I keep saying. I don't have to say, James Brown. They mentioned it. They mentioned
But
that.
then don't
Whatever.
say it if you don't have the proof in your hand, don't say it, because when you say it, you're making Liberia look bad. That is so because America say it, so you too
No, it's
you will
not
come
because
and
America
echo
say
it
it.
to
You
us.
you know that, and I know that they
No,
gave
no,
their
no, no. I don't know if
you know that
Liberia selling their. I don't.
they
I
gave
do
their
not know.
passport. They gave their passport to diplomatic passport to non-diplomat. They gave
That's different. Giving your passport, giving a diplomatic passport to non-diplomat, it could even be a Liberian citizen that you're giving a diplomat
of
passport
course.
to that they're not entitled to. That can happen.
The thing is that countries that they have sanctioned on or that they ban, when they go to Liberia, they take uh, Liberian passport, Liberian document, and our country should desist from jeopardizing our security by giving
We can talk.
our
We can
document.
talk. Look at
Our
the
doc-
other country then they included is what Sierra Leone did to them, what Burkina Faso did to them, what these other country, all these
whatever
other
the reason, I don't
countries.
know the reasons, but whatever reasons that they have, the one that they said that could be the problem for the 60-day warning. These are some of the things that they
The only
mentioned.
thing I can say, Liberia, no matter what government is there, we need to sometimes put our act together and forget about these Western world like Burkina Faso is doing. Otherwise, we'll always think like they will always come in our faces. These Western will always disrespect or any which way they want to. Believe me, because all these accusations, I don't see no merit in it. Believe me. Because how can you say somebody Liberia have right to give their citizenship to anybody they want to,
Of
except the
course.
one that is lawful, is not lawful.
Well,
Okay,
if they're
a
citizens,
great America giving their citizenship to even they don't even care where you from, as long as your paperwork is right.
well, if you give your passport to people that they consider to be that is sanctioned, if you give passport to them, they say it is a security breach. It is a serious thing. So
But
because of
then
that,
if they were in court now, they say prove them.
of course they
What's
will
the
do
proof
it.
of that?
Whatever they
Where
whatever
is
they
the
have
proof?
whatever they have to prove. For example, uh, Liberia Liberia is the only country that you actually depend on the American currency. Anybody who want to get U.S. currency that cannot get visa to come to America, they can go to Liberia. Even if they make counterfeit Liberian dollars, they can use that counterfeit money and get the U.S. Money from the market and do whatever they want to do. Even though they're not getting it from the U.S. directly, but they're getting it from Liberia. And those post serious threat, serious security problem on the country, and that's what it's saying.
Is now the serious threat for the 100, 200 years Liberian been existing or whatever year, we're going to almost 200. We
Well,
didn't break a security breach that now the America, great America with all the sophisticated technology they got, that a small Liberia will come and threaten their security.
the
Man,
small
let
Liberia,
America put it
people,
down somewhere.
people, people can go there and do something significant, doing World
But
War
let
One
them
and World
prove
War
it.
Two.
If they have done it, we've seen it, then we can say yes. But there's no proof. You just say you've been here more than 30 years. You have never heard Liberian passport, someone with foreign passport, with Liberian foreign passport came and caused havoc here. They caught him red-handed. You have never seen that.
Well, because
Especially of
that does not
foreigners.
mean they have not.
I'm not talking about Liberian with Liberian diplomat. That's not what I'm saying. I mean other foreigners that Liberian sold their diplomatic passport to come and cause havoc somewhere. I've never seen that. I know
Well,
a Liberian went to Japan and acted stupid with a Liberian diplomat passport. He went and did a 419, then he got caught, which was a typical Liberian. It was not a foreigner with a Liberian diplomatic passport. I knew this. It's not
but
because America say it so we can just agree to it. The only problem here, we can't stand on our own. We have all the resources. Every day we say Liberia is not poor, Liberia is rich. We post of it, but we can't make use of those things that we reach off. We can't. This is the reason why. Look at small Burkina Faso. Liberia is even probably bigger than Burkina Faso. Look at the young boy that came. Look at the changes he's making there. He refusing IMF loan and refusing uh, 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 World Bank. All of these things. He said we can make things happen ourselves, and he proving it. But every day, America, 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 America. Things are getting hard for America himself.
Well, probably
It's
this
not
is
America alone is great. There are many other great countries in this world. We are not anymore in the 70s and the 80s when America say jump, then you jump. Their country now can challenge America.
well, the American government, they are saying, based on some of these reasons, that we are doing what we're doing, but get yourself uh, corrected. If you don't correct
Yeah,
yourself,
but
you're
they
going
can
to do
do
this.
it in another way, not Liberia. Liberia being very nice to America from day one, from
we
World
we
War
we
II
we
into
we,
this.
we
You
know
can't
that.
just come and accuse someone on something which you can't prove. You can. They can't prove it that Liberia gave their passport because this is the only thing I'm hearing. The passport
Well,
security breach.
well, the thing is that those are some of the things that they listed. Some of the things that they listed.
But what is the other one besides
Yeah.
the
Tunis, I cannot say
security breach?
what they did not list there. I cannot say they said these are some of the that could be okay. They did not say or certainly, but according to
America is
Liberia,
not fair
they
to
said
Liberia.
that is not
Trust
easy.
me.
But the thing
Not
that in as much
because
as we
now
love
some of us
Liberia,
here, not because some of us here we are citizens and doing all of these things, not because of that. But when it comes to reality, America is not fair to Liberia. Liberia is not supposed to be on our list under any
of course,
condition.
I
It's not
understand
supposed to
that. But
be there.
if you get people who are continuously bringing all of this stuff to the country,
What
now
country? Tell me one thing Liberia have done to harm this country security wise. Tell me. You
I just
can.
told
All the time me and you talking, you didn't bring it
I
yet.
just told you what they said. I'm not the one that accusing
And
Liberia
are
of
you are a Liberian. You will fall for that because what? It don't
because
speak not because
I have seen people, Liberian government giving diplomatic passport to non-diplomats. I have seen Liberian
that
giving.
is true. This is true.
I've seen
Liberia have given their diploma, not a foreign. I'm not talking about
I've
foreign
seen
abroad.
Liberian giving. I mean Liberian
But
giving
what America
passport
got
to.
to do with what America got to do with that? If they give their diploma
They
passport to
talk about the security.
someone.
What poses a security threat to
But
them?
what harm have they caused to America? If they give their diploma passport to someone else, what harm have they done to America? That's what I'm asking. No harm. America said will give their passport to anybody they want to. Nobody don't question them. They gave it to anybody. They even get categories of passport to give to people. Then nobody question it. Liberia, as long as they have not come to cause problem in your country, one of those things, why will you sanction somebody for something they have not done yet? Well, anyway, let's move on.
They did not
Let's
say
move.
sanction though. They said that they're going to give
I
visa
mean
restriction.
restriction. I mean restriction. We're discussing the visa restriction.
Our country, the way in which our leaders are carrying the country, that's why I'm making some of this
Hey,
stuff.
that
Because they
is
love money
true.
so much that they
They
sell their
can
weapon.
sanction them because we have no way of making our own things. So if America helping us, we even using their dollar. So they have right to say what they feel like saying. But when it comes to our passport, who we gave it to is none of America problem.
Of course, I agree with you.
Okay, if the person went out, if they gave it to a terrorist and the terrorist came and harm them, that we can discuss it. That's definitely then Liberia is wrong in doing that. But we have not, America have not experienced that yet. Why would they put it on list? Why they
They
don't
know
put Saudi? Why they don't put Saudi Arabia on the list? Why they didn't put Saudi Arabia? The people that came and bombed the World Trade Center here.
can you
Why
easily
they
go
are
to
not on the list? Wait now, answer the question. Why they are not on the list? Saudi
because
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia did not sell his passport to just anybody. They
But
gave
they
that
did
passport.
they even did worse than that. They killed thousands of people,
We understand that.
terrorists.
We understand that.
So why they are not on the list? They say they didn't sell their passport. You know
Because
about Saudi. You know
they don't give that passport to any other person that will
how
come,
those people manage to come in this country.
that their own people came here through the law that America has regarding the student visa. So once
No,
you
no,
get,
no, 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 no.
yeah,
That's not how it happened. Some of them came here on different name. It was not their real name.
of course,
Those who did the act,
people
some of them came with different name.
people do that, but those who some of those people who did the act, the
So the
American
point here
government,
is why they are not, why Saudi is not on the list.
well, I
They
cannot
did
tell you
what?
why Saudi is not on the list, but I'm telling
Like
you,
you too. Let me just ask you: is it fair they are not on the list?
I don't know the security threat or the way in which they
Oh, okay.
do
Then it
their
is. Then
security.
then
For
they
like
know what they're doing.
for Liberia, we open our country to foreign people, and those foreign people that we open our country to, they
We
do
can't
harm to
prove that. We can't prove that.
can
That
prove
you yourself
that we
sitting
give.
here, you can't prove it. We have not given foreigner any foreigner a diplomatic passport to
I
come and
am
have
saying that
Mubarak.
we talk about the passport. I'm saying Liberia, we open ourselves even to the foreign people. They have more rights in the country. They control the economy. They do anything they want to do. And
That's a
those same
different
people,
thing
they
to
take the
do.
money,
That's a different thing to
whatever
discuss.
money that
We're
they
talking about
get.
their restriction.
But that's what I'm saying. The security,
No, no, no.
whatever pose security threat to America, whatever they consider security threat to America.
Liberia have no threat, no security threat to the security. Saudi Arabia that have come in this country and the World Trade Center, the icon, they not only didn't stop only there, they went to Pentagon.
Oh yeah,
They
I know
went to
that.
the Pentagon. They didn't stop there. They almost went to the White House.
And this is
They brought
why
down the whole plane. You know how many people lost their life
that
in
is true.
9/11?
But when that happened,
They
has
should be
America?
the one to be top of the list.
But when
Top.
that happened, has America taken a different kind of approach when it comes to uh, 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 um, student visa and all those stuff? Have they taken a tougher a stand on student visa?
Yes.
Okay, so
They
something
don't
can cause
stand
somebody to do
because
something.
they accused Saudi. They didn't even go to Saudi or to disturb Saudi. They went to Afghanistan and and Iraq. But so
Because those people, even though they were from Saudi Arabia, but they have their bases, their stronghold, not in Saudi Arabia, but in different countries, like in Afghanistan. So that
so
was the
why
reason,
didn't go to Saudi?
because they did not.
Nine of those people came from Saudi. Why didn't go there?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Uh, the terrorist group that did the act, where they had where they were masterminding their uh, uh, terror threats or action, there where they went. If they were based,
Any
if
of
they were
them, any
based
of
in,
them,
if they were,
any of them were from Iraq.
there are some terror groups in Iraq, but
Any of those people that came to the world, they damaged the World Trade Center, they brought down the World Trade Center. Any of them were from Iraq.
they did not go to Iraq because of the World Trade Center. They went to Iraq for a different thing that they said, and whatever they said, it came to be that Iraq did not have a weapon of mass destruction. That everybody knows, but they went there anyway because somebody
They
threatened
went there because
somebody's life.
they are the world power. They can do anything they feel like. That's all. They can take advantage over you. Nobody can say nothing.
Of
That's
course,
all
that's
they
true.
went there for. And they knew that Saddam Hussein, what they have, is not a match for them anyway. So they could do anything. Why they don't go to Russia? Why they don't go to Russia? Because Russia took over Ukraine. Why they can't go there?
Well,
America only bully people
those things.
who they find out they can't do nothing to them. They can just come and override and say whatever they feel like.
If they
What
have
is,
any,
what is it been how many years now? Russia bombing Ukraine. All they do is support Ukraine, but why they don't send their soldiers in there?
well,
And
again,
as we speaking right now,
that is
and the
different
bombing,
from that
right
is
now
a
the bombing Yemeni. Right now,
that is
as we speak, the bombing Yemeni.
so again. There are reports that we've been seeing or reading that
But anyway,
they have a certain terrorist
discuss
group
the
called
issue. I'm not
I
in
think
favor of what they did to Liberia.
The
Anyway,
Houthi.
Liberia, they being ungrateful to Liberia. America, this regime being ungrateful to Liberia. Liberia is a stepchild to this country, and I don't see anything Liberia did to harm this country.
Of course,
Nothing.
we know that, but there are people in power that destroying the country, and if America does not
But
step in to do
let it
whatever
bring
they
that
do,
reason. They can bring that reason. Then we can reason like they sanction people for all the reason we experience it. But when it comes to our passport, Liberian passport, giving it to people that never affected this country. So they should not bring it as a reason. That's what I'm saying. They should not bring it as a reason. That's a bogus reason. They can bring any other thing, we probably can see it, but not that. If anything like that happen, we ourselves need to handle it. It's bad for Liberia to give their diplomatic passport to non-diplomatic. I mean, non-diplomat.
so
It's bad to
who the
do
we
so.
that's able to handle it?
With the Liberian, we handle our own issues. Somebody don't have to come and handle it for us or lie on us because they're trying to make themselves look good.
But this is what they've been doing. All this stuff that Liberia have had, especially the other leaders will come. If that airplane, they take it, no outcome. They say, "Oh, that was my personal a personal airplane." Ship, they will take it away, and all these stuff. And Liberians, we talk. Nothing can come from out of it. So
Anyway,
how will we be able to
let's
resolve
turn
the problem?
control back over to my man. Let him take
Yes.
over
Hmm.
and
And
speak.
a bit, and then so I wanted to ask a question. Under the then administration of George, we have witnessed few top people going on ascension. The likes of Jefferson Koji, former city mayor of Monrovia, the likes of Senator Natana McGill of Maygibi County, the likes of the Solicitor General, the former Solicitor General, Serena Sifas. The argument here is the sanction and that of the restrictions. Which one carry more weight?
But those people that are individual sanction,
Okay.
uh, and this one, the visa restriction, uh, they already have some level of visa restriction. Some of those guys are in government; they cannot really come here. If they come, if it is for a diplomatic reason, they have to get some sort of MOU before they can come. But if the restriction go on all Liberians, mean that those who are causing the problem, they are making it worse for you and for you and I, who not in government, who not causing a problem, because we have other people who are privileged to even play DV and win. Other people who parents send for them or family members send for them. So if there's restriction on visa and they generalize it, that will affect the common people. For those guys who stealing all the money, doing everything with the Liberian people money, and our population dying from common diseases and things like that. Whenever they get sick, they either they fly to other countries for treatment, and when they get better, they come back and they continue to steal. They continue to steal. It's not really affecting them. The only people it will affect is us more. Most of those guys, they find their way one way or the other. They send their children here to be permanent resident. They bought home in the names of some other people so that the people can be permanent resident. If anything happens, they still will be able to have control over their money and what have you. But the common Liberian people, they're going to suffer, and this is why whatever they are doing that is causing major concern in the country, it need to be addressed. And some of the things that they are talking that pose security threats on the country, it's not limited to those three things that they listed, but there are other things that pose security threats on the country and also on the United States, because uh, America and United States, they have a lot of things in common, and we depend
Why
on their
you,
currency
why you
for
America and United States?
oh, sorry, America and Liberia. Yeah. So those are some of the things we depend on our currency for people to do a major transaction. Even your own Liberian dollar, you can carry it to get Liberian passport. Maybe they have changed that.
I'm not saying what Liberia is doing is right or wrong.
Mhm.
What I'm saying here, America should be mindful what they say about Liberia. If they want to disregard Liberia, they can come any which way. But the charges they put you on Liberia for this visa restrictions, I don't buy it.
I'm telling you right, because those are, they said it could be. It is not. They didn't verify it. Even I don't know, those communication that are circulating over the social media. I went on through social, which is where Donald Trump usually uh, posts most of his writing. I didn't see anything like that. Um, I have not seen it on the.
Because we're discussing the issue with sentiment, because we don't like this government, so we bring it. Because we don't like your weird government, so we blame it. You don't look at issue like that. The issue affecting Liberia, it doesn't matter who is in power,
Mhm.
who is in control.
So
Look
and
at
that
the
so
big
and,
picture.
and that's why they push it, and that's what I said. It was not just from the immediate previous government.
okay. So I have a publication from one of the leading media outlets in the country, the Liberian Investigator. It said March 18, 2025, with the headline: Liberia has no official confirmation of possible U.S. visa restriction. Foreign Minister Cyril Beslo Yanti says Liberia Foreign Minister Manasiro Beslo
Yeah.
Yanti has clarified that the government has not received any formal communication from the U.S. government regarding a so-called yellow list, which allegedly imposes visa restriction on Liberia and 21 other nations. Madam Beslo Yanti's statement comes in response to a recent New York Times report claiming Trump administration had given Liberia a 60-day ultimatum to address concerns related to the passport issuance and internal security. Reacting to the report, Madam Beslo Yanti disclosed that Liberia has taken diplomatic steps by issuing a formal diplomatic note to the U.S. government. The move seeks to clarify uh, the issues of the alleged listing and to advocate against Liberia inclusion if such is measure exists. When we heard about the report, we issued a team to the U.S. government officially acknowledging the New York Times article and requesting clarification. If the list does not exist, we have made it clear why Liberia should be, if the list exists, we have made it clear why Liberia should be included, the minister stated. Testifying before the Senate Joint Committee on Foreign Affairs, Security, Defense, Intelligence, Veteran Affairs on Monday, March 17, 2025, Minister Yanti details efforts to boost Liberia passport and immigration system. She highlighted that upon assuming office in February 2024, she engaged with the U.S. authority to enhance control over diplomatic and privileged passports. These discussions were finalized in a request for U.S. assistance in strengthening Liberia passport security. By November 2024, the government has established an investigative panel comprising the Liberia Immigration Service, the Liberia National Police, the National Security Agency, and the Diplomatic Security Service within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The panel uncovered 15 cases of passport fraud and impersonations, which were referred to the DSS and police. Additionally, a security audit of the passport insurance process led to receive visa procedures and increased personnel tightening oversight. Minister Beslo Yanti cautioned the public against relying on unverified reports, stressing the importance of verifying information before drawing conclusions. I want to emphasize that if this list exists, we must first confirm it. We have seen similar claims about mass deportation that later proved false, she said. She recorded leading a Liberian delegation to Washington, D.C. in July 2024, where discussion with the U.S. or the United States Department officials and Trump administration representatives revealed no indication of an impending mass deportation of Liberians residing in the U.S. Despite this, she reassures the public that the government remains proactive in engaging with the U.S. officials to safeguard Liberia's interests. Meanwhile, Akpapolo County Senator Amaracone acknowledged the minister responded for urged cautions, stating that Liberia should not underestimate policy shift on a former U.S. this should be an error on the former U.S. President Donald Trump. This is an error. When it comes to Trump policy, we cannot take anything lightly. He won. So, Manabeslo Yanti said the issue about deportation that it was all on social media that they were deporting Liberians. That news, that false news. That the first thing she said. She said that false news. She said the news that Liberia on session late. It's not confirmed. No, it's not real news.
Well, that's what I said. If that is not for the session, if it is not real news, then why she briefed the Senate by saying that they're doing that because Liberia overstayed visa? Then what is it confirmed that they're doing this because Liberia overstayed visa? Then she's contradicting herself, and that's what I said earlier. And I said the what is going on over there. In fact, I commented on front page post when they said about 1,500 plus people were to be deported, Liberians were to be deported. And I said, well, nobody knows the number. It could be way less than that. It could be more than that. So why would you come up with how did you get your number? And other people, they were saying, oh, I'm a liar and all of this stuff. So I let it go. And that is the same thing. The Trump administration, they targeting criminal people that are illegal. They targeting them first. Then after that, then of course the rest of the other people. But also Liberians, we discussed it here. I think Tony, we went into detail that there are Liberians many Liberians here on TPS or DED, and those who on TPS or DED, the extension is up to June 30th, 2026, and unless President Trump say, you know what, we're going to revoke the DED TPS, but they cannot just revoke it that way because the TPS was something that approved by Congress. We had to go back to Congress, and Congress said, okay, we're going to revoke that status from Liberians. Once that is done, then it's a different story. Other than that, we cannot just go by what somebody say, because there are other people that will put whatever they want to put there about the government, about this, about that. So she's contradicting herself by saying earlier today that the U.S. government, under the Trump administration, they were doing that because Liberians overstayed their visa. And that's what I said earlier. There are Togolese that overstayed their visa here in the United States. There are Ghanaians that overstayed their visa. There are Nigerians. There are a lot of people who overstayed their visa here. And their names are not on that list. So our name being there, if it is just overstaying the visa, then that doesn't make sense. And that's the same thing Tony is saying. When it comes to selling diplomatic passport or ordinary passport to non-Liberians, have there been any proving a case that this Liberian person committed this security crime, and we're going to hold Liberia responsible because he has Liberian passport? We don't have any case of that nature, and that's what Tunis kept saying. And I said, well, yeah, what you're saying is true, but based on what is circulating over there, they said that these three major things could be some of the reasons. And again, that is not confirmed from the Trump social media or from the press secretary of the president office or any other major besides New York Times and maybe the Washington Post that they say mentioned something about Liberia situation. But other than that, those are unconfirmed things. But sometimes what the smoke when they say when there's fire there is smoke. So those are some of the things that Liberia are trying to discuss some of these things uh, so that our government will do the right thing so that whatever the problem is, because our government already killing our people by denying them the necessary services that they need. And one of the major thing, our hospitals there, doctors, they can kill and get away with it because they say they are healthcare provider. So that there are no rules on malpractice in the country and things like that. So our people are dying. Most of the government officials, when they're sick, where do they go? They go abroad, whether in other African countries or in Europe. They go there so that they can seek medical attention. But our people, they don't have that kind of means of doing so. So anything that is going on, we need for our government to take the proactive step so that Liberians will not be, they will not really suffer from it because somebody who here, the amount of people that they are sponsoring, family members and friends that they sponsor in Liberia. So if they deport them or anything happen, it's going to create more problem for the situation in the country. Our people already suffering from, and so this is why we are discussing some of these things.
All right, let's take some calls because we don't have enough time.
Call us on 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. You'll be live right there on the program The Night and Spain on Freedom 87.9. Thomas Kujovera is my name. We have Tony, Tony's, and that of Mr. Solomon Ruiz. Also, yeah. So call us on 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 086 500 104. You'll be live right here on the program The Night and Spain on Freedom 87.9. We have less than 22 minutes to go. Like get the very first caller from right. Yeah. Good morning. Okay. Welcome. Yeah, go ahead.
You can hear him.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. I'm doing pretty well. Yadime, where have you joined us from?
My name is Emma Jones. I'm calling from Patriot Factory.
Welcome.
You see, the Liberian problem is our own problem.
How?
Working our nose. Working our nose. America, he don't do anything for us in this country. But they say that everything they support because they need to get our resources. And the resources is growing. Look at it like King John company. But the chapel going there for the gold and the diamond that is taken from here. Where the benefit we that we're getting. That's one of the things that you know. Wow, people get it down here. You know, even for us. For falling their chemical from Africa here. I'm traveling. But where the benefit are getting, at the end of the day, the foreigner and put everybody there. We don't have anything. Right? continent is not called for. America support all the Baba thing in Africa.
Okay. Thank you. I get this person right here. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Yeah, my name is Tajuba. I call from Kakata.
Welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much for your discussion.
Okay.
One major thing I'm always getting from you guys down there is that all these good things you can talk sometimes. If people doing wrong in Liberia,
Mm.
and they always basing in America, that's where some of us draw the line, say America not doing well. Because if you are the father of the home, and you find the children or some of your children doing things in a family, you have nothing to do with that person. That will never make peace in the heart of the other people. Like even we are crying here, but our cry can go nowhere because those who we call our people in America, majority are there only to discuss better for themselves or better for fatherland. If these people are here, going all of here to go take treatment, why they can't be stopped so we all can be the way to make things serious? So long Liberia had support in America to get all of here and go take treatment.
Okay.
Just recently, our police director came from Ghana.
Okay.
A man like me who served the nation as a military man for 45 years.
Okay.
I was downside.
Thank you. I get this person right here. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, morning. Welcome.
Morning.
Your name and where have you joined us from?
Princess Tama Kenya.
Welcome, Tama.
I don't want to lie to you, bro. Not because we don't care people of this, but we care people almost around a same area. I will not expect that I will look at my comment more 20 or comment more 20. One good thing, let me tell you something. Say I'm in school, I've been doing myself. I know that I'm marrying Okava Ono. So, any of your interior will say, when I'm coming about American society colonization, that is the one. I want to know where they come from. When they come from in Labrador or America, I want to know where they come from. Then we'll know what America don't get power war. Man, America get power war. I want to know.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Call us on 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 086 500 104. You'll be right there on the program The Night and Spain on Freedom 87.9.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, your name and where have you joined us from? Welcome.
Okay, my brother, thank you for the show. I find this country in 1953 years old.
Mm.
All is so happy in this country today. Abago Mafia, the court.
How?
After Bago Mafia, the court all to go back today. 1959, April 14th, Red Riot.
Okay.
What the most producer, all instruments, they say, someone get him Pakistan, Pakistan, and for that reason,
You can understand him?
Yeah, I'm understanding him.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Yanime, where have you joined us from?
This is David Aiden calling from Penn State, Temple.
Welcome.
Yeah, from what I listened to the program, I believe that Liberia is the country that is born, and if we have to do anything that can bring change, I believe every country have a constitution that is bigger than the constitution. The constitution is bigger than anyone in the country. America has their constitution, Liberia has constitution. No citizen from Nigeria will go to America and decide for America what to do in America because they stand by their policies, they stand by their constitution. So I believe if we want to make a change in Liberia here, let's follow our policies. America has no right to their independent state. We have our own decision to make. So it's high time for us to take up responsibility to develop our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Yanime. Where have you joined us from?
Yeah, how you doing? Good morning, brother. This is Emmanuel Smith from Camp Johnson Road.
Welcome, Smith.
Yeah, I think that we have the right. We depend on America because we have nobody will become inside America. The thing is that we use America money, we believe in America money so much that the advantage to take on us. So anything America do to that Europe, for the face, they are committed to work on that Europe because we depend on it. So just depend on America and then anything is just bad as because we depend on it fully.
Okay. Okay, this person. Good morning. You have to turn down the radio a bit or you walk away from it. Yanime, where you join us from? Go ahead. How? Call us on 07761041040 07761041040. Good morning. Yanime, where you join us from? Welcome, Richard. How is Kidmon this morning? Welcome, go ahead.
Well, we get to know but people are taking it only like bro.
Okay, thank you. We have resources, but Liberians are poor. That's an allegation. So you call, I just talk to your friend to turn down the radio. You call, then you stay by the radio. Dang, what kind of problem here is this? Call us on 07761041040. Good morning. Yanime, where you join us from? Okay. Okay, Chief. Thank you. Good morning. Yanime, where you join us from?
I'm like Coach from Banjo Government.
Welcome.
Yeah, program in this nation. That's right. Depending and focusing on America, because we know that we are a European state.
Okay.
I've been home for over 100 plus years, almost close to 200. So we depending now, depending on how to make things happen. So,
Okay.
taking our mind for our America. So that's the contribution
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. This is Johnny from Tower.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for the discussion, brother. The problem, we the Liberian ourselves, the problem for ourselves.
How?
Is that welcome? We are educated as well. The same way American men know food, and the same way Liberian men know food. But Liberian men
We wanted to talk about it earlier before the show, and I said, no, if anything, we'll discuss it after the show.
So Liberian is not a problem, not America. I will leave America alone.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Your name, where you join us from?
I'm Bill Jones calling from New Georgia office.
Jones, welcome.
Yeah, but brother, thank you for the show. But one of the problems with that is we have our own problem as a parent. And then I'll say to you, everything that you just said, we need to beg the people, we need to beg the American people, and then wait for the same thing. Just ourselves, because I'm not many people who go to America, we have not traveled, we are not going anywhere. So we need to talk to the American people to adjust and tell that Donald Trump will see a reason that we get a way of going to America again, because then it is the first time in the Liberian sort of year, a Liberian is one of year, and all the kind of things that we're seeing, we're listening. We're not understand what you say, say, oh, because now he's a Christian or he's not young. So we need to go and ask them or talk to Donald Trump to show them because that's not going to be relaxed when they go to America, my fellow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I get this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where have you joined us from?
I mean, I'm calling from Catherine Boroga.
Welcome.
Yeah, why put visa restriction on us? Why our representative all activating out of the way. Military position that people who in job for the president suspending people at all times. And then if you're not looking at us, if you're looking at us, all these things that are going on in the people looking at us. So these are the things that everybody must support in the state. Nobody must now they do it because they want to go. So everybody should say that's visa restriction. I agree with the American government. It is true. Everybody say yes.
Thank you very much. Let's squeeze in this very last person and we'll get back to our guys who have 6 minutes to go. Hello. Good morning. Your name and where you join us from? Okay.
Our problem is ourselves. Dishonesty is eating the fabric of this country. We are dishonest to the country. That's that. No country in the world will go to America and tell America they must sanction our country. But we did it before. America don't get asked when you ask for those things. We always say your behavior. And those same people are all passing around asking the government to sanction us. Talk us down. People watching. Very little information is going back to their country. Why should the world happen before? So it's always back. You are therefore because you and that you're talking about begging him. That's very big. It will work. But Trump when you decide because I mean you can
Thank you very much. Guys, we have 6 minutes to go. 5 minutes. You people listen to all of the callers.
We listened to them, but they were it was hard for me to even get what most of them talk about because the sound quality was very poor.
Oh,
right, Solomon.
Yeah, we're not hearing it. That's what I was saying to you. Are you Are you hearing what he's saying? Understanding what he's saying? Because we're not
Well,
understanding.
let me squeeze in this person. Let me run it. Call us on 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 086 500 104. You'll be right live on the program, The Night and Spin. Let's squeeze in at least 5 more minutes apart from our cut off time. Hello? Your name is Jonathan.
Mani, my calling from
Bodneki. Go ahead, Bodneki community, go ahead.
Yeah, bro, we get depend on America that is reason American people doing it. But if you check it, America, we got right to go to give our visa to anybody who visa to give it to. Our right. Because we honor America, everything we take, so that they do all this to us.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello?
Yeah, hello, brother.
Your name is Jonas from?
Let on the background understand or hear us because we want them to hear us, to get our views. Now, the problem is our very self. Now, we should know that Liberia is our country. We are educated as well, right? We are independent. America is a country for us too. America is not bad to us. I try to develop this place. We go up there, we get money, we should come back down here and build this place. This place is our home. Nowhere is ruining a place.
Okay.
America is just a place you go there, you struggle, you get money, come back, and develop a place. We all come back and develop the country. When people just going over there, and they don't care. Some of them they're contributing for problem to kind of place. Now the place will be developed. At the end of the day, when the president move on in our country, then it's not running by in a day. You want they're going to all 200 francs clean. They like it. But then they want to 100 jelly, they're not care to clean it. They want to feel to go for they steal the money. Then they run away to go on.
Thank you.
America is not a problem.
America is not a problem. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Do what now? Can you embarrass my ear? Let me get back to you guys, man. What else time? Go ahead.
All right. The last you did well. The last 2 calls were very clear and loud. Yeah, let me send control to you, Solomon. You have to go to work.
Thank you. No, I'm not going to work tonight. So, but anyway, thank you. Again, many thanks to our callers. Even though we didn't really understand what some of you guys were saying, but the problem here is that many of you guys say we are our own problems, which is true, 100% true. We are the same people crying that our government, they don't care about Liberia and their own people. It is our government that doing what is wrong to their own people. But equally so, we are the same people. When somebody is telling us that these are some of the things that are going on, but you need to pressurize your government so that the right thing can be done. I'm not saying the visa restriction is the only thing. Most of those people, even if they put visa restriction, if we can appeal to the government of Liberia to put the visa restriction on government officials, I think that would be better. Than they deserve it, because they are the one making the country not to be attractive. They are the one taking the resources from the country. They are the ones signing bogus contract that Liberia does not benefit from. The maximum probably tax tariffs we have, probably 3% the most. Most of the people, they pay like 3% on whatever business they're doing. And then at the end of the day, if they're making billions of dollars, and of course, if you get 3% of $1 billion, maybe that might be in maybe a few million. And then when they say, oh yeah, we gave the government 3 million for this year, then we say, oh, this particular company, they have done the right thing, and what have you. We are the problems. We need to correct this. Even here, some of us, when we talk, you'll say, you're not here. That's the reason when people are going to be here. And when we come, trying to see how best we can come so that all of us can build our country, whether working in government or doing our own businesses. We are the target. You guys always say, "Oh, you're after cleaning poo or doing this, you're coming here to take our jobs and things like that." So the divide between the diaspora in Liberia and those that are in Liberia, there's a big gap. We need to close those gaps, and then we see how best we can work together for the betterment of our country. Just recently, we heard that our lawmakers, they collected maybe 30,000 each or 35,000 to GT Bank, and of course after the 35,000, the bank will give them 30,000, and then 5,000 go to the bank, and of course those are things that really depleting the economy of the country. We see those things. We don't talk about. If anybody say, "Oh, your people are corrupt," and because of they want to put visa restriction, then we'll be the same person say, "Well, we are a sovereign nation. Nobody's going to put a sanction on us or restriction on us. We do whatever we want to do." Then we are not holding together. We have to hold our lawmakers, our government people who's selling our passports or whatever they're doing, that are creating problem for the common Liberians, so that we can see how best this can be addressed. Other than that, we'll continue to do this. Some of the things that people in other countries like Saudi Arabia, what we do in our country, they don't do it in our country. They may do different things, but they don't steal the money that's supposed to go to the people. They don't just steal the money from the people and buy everything for themselves. They make sure that they take care of their people. If you go to Dubai, the same thing. We have a lot of natural resources, even more than Dubai. But government is corrupt. Anybody can come, they give somebody small money, and then they go and take whatever natural resources they want to take. Somebody mentioned about King George. We don't know whether the company there, whether the American company, or whether it's some guys from Turkey or some guys from Saudi Arabia, wherever they're from. We don't know. So we say, "Oh, the Americans are doing this, they're doing that," and we are not doing anything. Our people, they are the reason why the country is the way it is. The way we talk, my colleague, my namesake, Solomon, he mentioned that the way we carry ourselves, we say we have all the natural resources, but there's nothing we can account for, because we sign these deals with people, and then we sell our natural resources to people, and nothing is left. So this is the problem. Unless we change our mindset and love Liberia and our own people, this thing will not be done. Nobody is forced to leave Liberia to come to America. If everything was good in our country, people want to stay in Liberia, work in Liberia, live in Liberia, and do everything in Liberia. But the resources are not there. The help is not there. So that's why people want to come to America, that they can easily get the money or the kind of lifestyle and what have you. If we build our country so that it will be conducive, it will be livable, nobody will want to be running to any other country for the kind of thing, and then no country will try to take disadvantage of us because we depend on them wholly and solely. So this is what I wanted to say in the conclusion. Back to you, Dennis.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We thank all those who call in to contribute to the show tonight. I always say this, that you guys need to be sleeping by now, waking up tomorrow morning, another working day or school days to at least go about your businesses, but you still find time to come and listen and contribute. For those of you who couldn't come through, try tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow again with Stephen Anthony. But let us pray God for Mama Liberia. We've been praying God for the longest, so we should not get tired. There's always classes of people in this world, grades of people, countries. We are among the poorest country. We cannot mention arms with America, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. These people get surplus of money. We, with our budget, yearly budget, have not even reached $1 billion up to today's date. For the years we've been born till today's date, these people, this country have billions of that. One person, just not even the country, just one individual in this country, they are billionaire. All right, they are. So we can just pray to God for God to give us, make our country safe for ourselves, and make the mineral we boast of that we have it. Our country is rich. We should find leaders that will put it into good use to benefit all of us. And somebody call and say we sit in America and doing this. Most of us sitting in America, we live in Liberia better than most of you over there. Let me tell you that. We're contributing to the Liberian economy, what we do here. So don't come on the radio and start chastising us. We're sitting here, we ain't doing nothing and that. And I always told you people, you're making a big mistake. We are not drunkards. We are not people who just go in club and waste our money on women and drinking and all of that. We don't do that. We are intelligent people. We get feeling. We got a responsibility in Liberia even more than where we are. Trust me, especially since this same way business has come. Most of us, if our monthly report come, we sometimes send more than $20,000 in Liberia. You'd be surprised. Okay, so don't come on the show and start bad mouthing us and this and that. You don't know us. If we're dealing with the issue, please let's deal with the issue. We are not trying to throw hints at others. Let's deal with the issue. We're talking about visa restriction. You're deviating from visa restriction. We say you're sitting down over there, you can come and clean this way. Some of you guys, we show you the property we have in Liberia. You'll be surprised. Every day you come in on this show, you will call and forget about the issue. You're thanking, oh my man, you're doing well. Yeah, thank you. Look at my brother sitting right here. You know how many children this man feeding in Liberia? He have a whole school up to 400 students. 400 plus students way in the bush there. All right. He and his wife, nobody else except to go and lobby for funds that people like us, oh my man, you need to send small little even at $25. Okay. The man, tonight is not working. He got to go from here to the job. It takes 2 hours to go, 2 hours to come back. He have to sleep there. Then you come on, you don't know what's going on. You just by mouthing your